Hey guys, so today I'm bringing guys a brand new sports cards video. In today's video, we will be showing you guys 5 sports cards under $25 that I believe are very good buys right now. There's obviously so much opportunity in the market right now with the NBA season starting in just a handful of days. So it's a very exciting time for the sports card industry and market overall. So I will be breaking down 5 cards under 25. But before we get into that, I do want to say, as you guys know, we have our sports card membership group, and last week we were buying up these first-year select Steph Currys for just around $40. Currently, they're selling for around $70 to $100. So obviously a lot of money to be made. Our membership group has been able to stay on top of all the trends and maximize the most amount of profit that our members can possibly get. So if you guys would like to make a lot of money this winter, you can go ahead and use code WINTER2020 to get you 15% off. We are currently having our winter sale. So if you would like to join, now would be the time to join, because you can save some money when you're joining and you can make a killing with us this winter in the sports card market. So once again, link is down below to sportscardsinvest.com. Use code WINTER2020. Without further ado, we're going to hop right into the video. So the first card we have that is roughly $25 is Nikola Jokic's select rookie card. Obviously, I did put this out in my weekly report, so prices may be a little bit up since then. But I do want to say, obviously, if you guys look on Facebook groups, you can find these around $25 to $30. I definitely believe they are very good buys right now. So as you can see right here, it's his premier rookie card, number 128 of Nikola Jokic. So obviously, if we go ahead and look to Nikola Jokic's Prism rookie PSA 10, it's all the way up at $400, close to $500 now. So obviously, you know, Nikola Jokic's cards are doing very well, but his select has yet to catch up. His select rookie cards still sitting at around $30 ungraded. I believe that's very undervalued, especially with select gaining a lot of popularity in the market right now. I believe that this is a phenomenal buy right now. Overall, all of his select cards are a buy right now. I definitely would say, you know, obviously when a player's prices go up, the Prism usually rises first, and then the Select and Optic and all those other cards will rise next. So I definitely believe if you can find these around the price range of $30 to $40 ungraded, you know, up to $300 in a PSA 10, I would say is a great buy, because obviously Select, the population numbers on these is very, very low. And, you know, obviously we've seen Jokic and Jamal Murray's improvement over the past few seasons. It's been through the roof. So I definitely would say that, you know, if they continue at improving at this rate, you know, they will be real contenders in the West very soon. So I definitely believe this is a very good buy right now. Moving on, we do have Joel Embiid's select rookie card. So similar story. His Prism rookie card is very, very expensive, yet a select rookie card has yet to go up much. So I believe that's a great buy for under around $25. $25 to $30 max I would pay for this. But that's definitely an incredible buy in my opinion. Currently, according to Vegas, you know, the Philadelphia 76ers do have the best chance at landing James Harden, and likely if they do land that trade, they will be sending away Ben Simmons. So I personally believe that Harden and Joel Embiid will be a very solid duo in the East Coast. You know, there's not too much competition out east besides the Bucks and the Nets, and obviously the Heat as well. But I think the Sixers would, you know, really be in, you know, at least contention to make it out of the East if they did get James Harden. And regardless, you know, Joel Embiid is still quite young. He's obviously one of the best big men in the league. So he's still 26 years old. He will probably enter his prime within the next 3 to 4 years. So with obviously Select on the rise, gaining popularity, and obviously Joel Embiid gonna enter his prime in the next few years, possibly getting another big superstar to join him. You know, that's definitely a very solid buy in my opinion. You know, these are very dirt cheap in my opinion compared to what they should be, compared to Joel Embiid's, you know, compared to his Prism and all that. So I would definitely say that this is a quite good buy right now. But without further ado, we're going to hop right into our next pick. We do have Jordan Poole select rookie. You know, obviously we saw Jordan Poole ball out in his first preseason game this year. And obviously, as we saw from last season, every time he had Steph Curry on the court with them, he was playing dramatically better because he was getting a lot better looks. He was obviously, because Steph is going to, carry 2 defenders with him. And then Jordan Poole will be a guy who will be big for the Warriors, especially with Klay Thompson out. I expect his minutes to be quite high with Klay Thompson out. Obviously, he will be sharing minutes with Kelly Oubre and Andrew Wiggins. But, this guy's still so young. He can shoot the lights out. And if Steph, is drawing 2 defenders, Jordan Poole will definitely, regardless whether he starts or he's off the bench, if there's an injury, he will likely become a starter. But other than that, he will probably be a bench player. But regardless, I believe his selects will be a lot more than $2, a lot more than $3. The Warriors system brings the best out of their players. It's simply put, they're a high-class organization. They're a top-notch player development organization. Great coaches, great staff, great managers. So I definitely think that Jordan Poole will, he certainly has taken a huge jump in his game since, last season. This offseason was big for Jordan Poole, of course, and I definitely think he will have a big part of the Warriors' role this season, especially with Klay Thompson out. So I definitely believe his prices will go up quite a lot. Next up, we do have Mikal Bridges. So Mikal Bridges, Optic Hollow. As you guys know, the Suns are now possibly going to be a contender in the Western Conference after they landed Chris Paul. I know these are selling for a little bit more expensive recently after I dropped my report, but I definitely believe if you can find these for under $25 still, that's a very good buy. Obviously with Chris Paul, I personally believe the Suns will be a top 6 seed in the Western Conference and have a solid chance in the playoffs if they stepped up like they did in the bubble. Booker and Ayton are both developing at rapid paces, and Mikal Bridges, he's a lights out scorer, electric scorer. So I definitely believe, after Bridges' performance in the NBA bubble, I think he has a very, very solid future ahead of him, whether that's in Phoenix or elsewhere. I personally believe if Phoenix, can actually become a playoff contender, can, do very well in the playoffs, I think Mikal Bridges' prices will get a big increase, of course. So I would definitely say that Mikal Bridges Optic Hollow is a great buy for under $25. Without further ado, we're going to hop right into our last pick, which is 2019-20 Coby White Select. Obviously Coby White, for his performance, last season as a rookie, I believe this is a very underpriced card. Coby White was one of the best rookies last season. He was an absolute great scorer, but the Bulls coach and organization was just simply not ready to develop him. And currently, they fired their coach this past offseason. They brought in Billy Donovan. Obviously they drafted Patrick Williams, I believe, with the 4th overall pick. They have Lauri Markkanen, Zach LaVine. I think the Bulls have a good chance in the Eastern Conference, especially because the Eastern Conference is so wide open. They can probably be a playoff team in my opinion. And I definitely think Coby White, he just has an incredible future ahead of him. An incredible scorer. He can shoot the lights out. And that's pretty much what we look for in young players nowadays. Coby White has played very well in college. And I definitely think, with all the Bulls' assets going forward, they will be able to build a great young team. And Coby White will be a big part of that young team because he's pretty much their lottery ticket right now, along with Lauri Markkanen and Zach LaVine. So I definitely think he will develop a lot this season, and his prices will certainly increase. But thank you guys so much for watching. Once again, if you guys enjoyed, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and join the program if you would like to make some money. Use code WINTER2020 for 15% off. And other than that, I'm out. Peace.